morning, class. In today's math activity, we are going to review the 2's multiplication facts. Now, many of you might have learned this already, so this will just be a practice. Before you start this activity, please click on the link I have posted on our Facebook page and watch the introduction video on multiplication. So let's get started. When we are multiplying, we use the symbol that looks kind of like an X. So we have one number in the front and one number after the symbol, multiplication symbol. So I'm just using a small number to demonstrate here. So in my example, I have two groups, two different colors. So one group I have green, one group is yellow, and in each group I have two pegs. So when I'm writing my multiplication, I will write, okay, there are two groups, so I have two lots, and because in each group I have two pegs, so I have two lots of two. Can you see here? I have two groups, and in each group I have two. So when I write my multiplication, I will write down I have two lots times 2 equals, so we can quickly count here, we have 4 altogether. Now I'm going to try by using a slightly larger number. In this next example, you can see I still have two groups. You can still see the two different colors, yellow and green. But in each group now I have 4 pegs. So I have two lots of 4. So here we have two groups. In each group I have 4 pegs. So when I write my multiplication, I will write it as 2 times 4 equals, now you can count it in 2, 4, 6, 8, but a quicker way to do that would be to quickly identify, oh okay, I have 4 here and I have 4 here, so 4 plus 4, using your basic facts knowledge, would be 8. So we can quickly work out 2 times 4 equals 8. In my next example here, you can see I've used eggs instead of pegs. So when you look at this, we can either see it as two groups of 5. So I have 5 up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, another 5 on the bottom. So when we write it, we can write it as 2 times 5, which equals 10, because 5 plus 5 is 10. Using this egg tray here, I just want to show you the different ways we can show multiplication facts. So in my previous example, I showed 2 times 3, so two groups using pegs. Now using eggs, we can also still put. Now I have two groups, and in each group I have 3 eggs, so that's 2 times 6. When we spin this around, we still have the exact same numbers, but we can actually change the number representation. So this time we can actually switch 2 and 3. We can actually say, okay, 3 times 2, and it still equals 6. So it doesn't matter if you swap the numbers around, 2 times 3, 3 times 2, that the answer is still exactly the same, because we can switch the directions of these. So your task today will be to go around the house, even your garden, look for some natural materials and create the 2's times table pattern. You can also challenge yourself to make the 5's or even the 10's times table pattern. And once you've created those, take a photo of your work and share it with Cindy. I look forward to seeing what you guys have come up with and what materials you found to create those patterns.